So today on the channel, we have our Trailer Cash Accelerator student, Adrian, who closed his very first deal in the program. We're so proud and excited for him. He was able to create a $3,000 profit in just 2 days with a wholesale deal. So we're just super excited to share his journey and his story with you guys. But what do they need to do before we get started?
Guys, if you're new to the channel and you don't know the drill, go ahead and press the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell button to be notified of videos we post every week. So excited. Thank you for joining us today, man. How are you feeling right now, man? I know we spoke a little bit earlier, but how are you feeling at this moment right now?
Man, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling invincible. I feel like I can do it all. I feel like, there's a way out there. There's a way to get out of, the normal 9 to 5. Not that nothing's wrong with that, but if you want something more, I'm feeling like I can achieve anything right now.
Yeah. So taking it all the way back to our initial connection call, you mentioned, you were, of course, getting into this to do it for yourself. You didn't want to have to exchange time for money, with your job anymore. You wanted to create a solid financial future for yourself with this niche, but you also wanted to prove to your mom that you could do this. Can you go into that a little bit?
Man, for sure. So definitely shout out to my mom. She's my backbone. She's the reason I have the ambition and the will that I have today. She raised me as a single mom, and she did a great job. But, oftentimes parents want you to do things the traditional way. They want you to do things that they didn't do. And usually that goes with, not going to college right out of school. And, my mom, she finished school, but she didn't go till much later. And she wanted me to, finish school, get a good job. And, unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize that it's a lot more expensive to do that way. And, I have college debts now. And, I enjoy the job that I'm currently working. But, I still spend a lot of time there. And that's what I want. I want time. And I don't want to be on somebody's clock until I'm 65. But, fortunately, I was able to finally prove to her that this is real. She saw some things and a bunch of marketing papers for mobile homes. She was like, when are you gonna, finally stop doing this? When are you gonna stop leaving this stuff around? Is it even working? I was finally able to show her my profits and show her that I made it. She's just as excited as me.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And so I know your journey has taken you from, wholesaling real estate to mobile home investing. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey before mobile home investing, and why did you decide to join, to get into this niche at all?
Man, it was sort of similar to y'all, the one I saw on your YouTube channel. I wanted to do real estate first, was getting influenced by the real estate moguls out there and how easy the process was. But, once you start going, you realize, nothing is easy, but it started taking a toll on me. And then, of course, it was saturated. A lot of the same people were doing it. I wasn't getting the calls and the phone calls back. And, it just wasn't, it stopped getting fun for me. I wasn't excited to do it anymore. And then, I don't know if it was somebody else or if I just happened to click on a YouTube page when I saw y'all. And, I just started learning more and more about this and, got excited, especially since y'all had, such a similar journey. It just made sense. It seems like it was meant to be.
Man, you talk about, losing excitement with real estate, which we did. Yeah, but you got into mobile home investing, you joined the Accelerator program. We're just going to be transparent. It wasn't like you knocked it out the park, a day after you joined the program. It took a lot of time. And, on the mastermind calls, even on the boxer calls that we had, you even mentioned, from time to time, you lost some excitement. Fell off the horse, you had to get back on. What pushed you so hard on those days where you really felt like you wanted to throw in the towel and quit, but decided to keep going?
Man, this takes a lot of effort. So, you're going to get tired. You're going to get worn out. but I told myself I didn't want to quit because I had already put so much time in this. I had to do something in order to prove myself. And not to mention, I had a whole bunch of influencers in the Accelerator program who were doing great, who were doing amazing. And if they could do it, I could do it. I didn't want nobody out hustling me, you know? So it definitely worked out. I got up, I was, still working to this day. And I'm just like, man, what am I doing? I'm working hard at work on somebody else's time. Why am I not doing nothing for myself, or Adrian in particular? And I figured it out. I crunched in, I went hard, put my head down, and, started pedaling, and results finally came.
Yeah, no, that's one thing that we love about you, Adrian. It's like Adrian has grit. Like, it hasn't been an easy journey for you. It hasn't been an easy road. Some people, they just, I wouldn't even call it luck, but they just find their first deal in the matter of a week or 2 weeks. But you had to really grind and be consistent with what you were doing to be able to get that first deal under your belt. But we're so excited because we know what that brings. It brings confidence. It brings clarity. It brings so much that this is real. Like you said, you can show your mom, this is cash. Like, this is a real deal thing. But let's talk about your first deal. So you picked up a property for $2,000, which is amazing. And you sold it for $5,000 in a matter of 2 days, which is awesome.
2 days?
2 days.
2 days?
Man.
2 days. So can you tell us how it feels to get that first deal done? And what was your buyer going through? Like, how were you able to bring value to them?
First and foremost, it feels amazing to be able to provide somebody with value. The thing I like about this is that I was able to provide a win-win situation. My client, they had been screwed over in the past, and he was able to fix and flip these homes. He was able to fix them himself. He has property out in the town, and he also lives in a mobile home. And his wife said that he likes fixing things. He walked the property after I got it, and he said he liked it. He really, really liked it, and he wanted to pay for all of it just right then and there. I marketed it. A lot of people were hitting me up, but he was like, "No, I want this. I don't even want anybody else seeing it." He said, pretty much take my money, please." So it worked out, and I'm just happy that I was able to provide for them, because they really wanted this. They really wanted to make sure that they weren't being screwed over. And through negotiation and skills that y'all have been providing with us, and just ultimately building trust with the client, it was able to be a smooth transaction. And actually, once I marketed it, it took less than 24 hours to sell.
Oh my gosh. That's great. That's great. That means you're doing the right thing. And I know when you sent us the pictures of the property, when we were evaluating it and talking about it, you weren't sure it was going to sell. You were kind of like, you sold it as is. You didn't do any repairs. You just kind of got it and flipped it really quickly. What was the most surprising thing that throughout this experience for you, especially with that home needing repairs and being in the condition it was?
Man, just the pure demand of that home. Again, I looked in there and I was like, man, what's going on in here? I even took my heavy duty stapler in there just in case, somebody was up in there and I had to, who knows, how to protect myself. But I walked it. Some of the stuff, it was pretty sturdy. The walls were sturdy, the ground was sturdy. It was just a lot of junk. I posted the picture. I was being transparent. I currently work in sales, and I always say that transparency is one of the keys to sales. I posted the pictures, told them what was up with it, and I got a high demand. 5, 10 people just started messaging me. Is this still available? Where is this? When can I see it? People still want it. So that was the thing that surprised me the most. And I probably could have got a little bit more out of it, to be honest. But I'm glad I did this, and I'm glad it worked out.
I know there's a lot of people that are trying to make the decision like, man, should I do the masterclass program or should I join the Accelerator program? Let's talk about your decision to join the Accelerator program and how it actually helped with this deal. Like, talk about your experience working with us, working with group members, joining the mastermind calls that we do once a week. Did that benefit you at all with actually getting this deal done?
Man, it actually helped a lot. One, y'all are there to help keep me accountable. Y'all are there to help, tell me what y'all have been through, what works. Y'all get on the mastermind calls and are vulnerable with us as well, because we're all human. This doesn't happen for everybody at the snap of a finger. It's hard. It's gonna take effort. It's easy, but it's also hard. You have to put yourself in it. You have to really commit to it. And I definitely appreciate y'all for being there for us. not to mention the whole Accelerator program members. They provide tons of value. I message them all the time. They're always responding as quick as possible. It really feels like a family, and they're here to provide value. Nobody is left behind at all.
Man, that's what it is, man. Like, we know how it is when, buying those programs, you're just out there alone, and that's the easiest way to quit because you don't have anyone to turn to when you have those questions. And like you said, it's not just us, members in the community, other members in the Accelerator program. It is a big family. So, I think it's great that you provided us that feedback, but it's all on you, man. You're putting the hard work in. You're taking the knowledge, applying it, and creating a win-win situation for you and your clients. So I really think this is just the beginning for you, man. Like, what's next for you? I know you got some other deals in your pipeline, but where do you see yourself taking this into the new year?
Man, I'm finna turn up. That's for sure. First and foremost, I definitely want to make sure I get my license soon, so I can start marketing this. Maybe build a website. Go to more networking events, reach out to these, go out a little bit further than my current target area. I mean, I'm hitting the ground running because now I know what to do. Now I know how it feels. Now I know what people are looking for, what they want, and how to provide value. I mean, the steps are literally all there, and it's easy. I love
it, man. He got the right mindset. He made $3 grand in 2 days. He's not talking about going out and popping bottles and just tricking off the money. He's actually talking about reinvesting it into yourself, getting yourself better as far as being able to serve your market more. And I'm guessing you're going to be able to pour into the community more, even with your experience. So we're looking forward to that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're so proud of you, Adrian. We cannot wait for the results that we see upcoming in the next few months. I know just getting a little taste of it is going to just light you on fire, man. I know that's going to take you to the next level. So we really appreciate you taking out time, and we cannot wait to see what you do.
Hey, if there's anybody right now that's just going through that experience, going through that emotion of like, man, I've been trying this for 60 days. I've been trying this for 80 days, 90 days. It's just not working. What's the biggest piece of advice you can give that person right now?
Man, keep going. If you need to take a break, but just get back into it. It's normal to take breaks. It's okay. You're not perfect, but if you really want this, you keep going hard, and just go. Just take action, because you can read books, you can be there, but somebody else is making a move while you're taking your break. That's what woke me up. Somebody else is making moves out there while I'm resting. So, it's all about you. It's all about looking at the bigger picture, looking at your why, looking at your driver, and where you want to be. So, just keep going.
Oh man, somebody needed to hear that right now. And
sure.
I'm sure, like, if you heard that a few months ago, that would have definitely pushed you, and look at where you're at now. So, man, Adrian, thanks again. Thank you so much for all of the information, the gems, the journey that you share with our followers. And we're just excited, man. Let's go. It's 2020 is around the corner.
Going to the top.
And we've got this, man.
Going to the top for sure. More moves to be made, more videos to be had.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right now.
Hey guys, we hope you got a ton of value out of this video, and Adrian's results were great, but if you're interested in getting the same or even better, Samira, how can they get started?
So we're going to leave a link right below this video where you can apply to join our Accelerator program. We're so excited to give you our blueprint, our scripts, our tools, our contracts, everything that you need to be successful with mobile home investing. We've got you covered. So be sure to apply at the link below this video, and we'll take care of you.
And as always, if this video was helpful, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, the bell button, and the like button to be notified of videos every week. Leave a comment if you can as well.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.